Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World 2. I'm going to do another one, I'm going to do another lesson for the riffs from a VENOM song. So this is again from Welcome to Hell. The album is Witching Hour. Now I think I've got enough juice left in my camera. This isn't too difficult chord wise, but it's very fast. So let's get the recording going. So we're back to C sharp standard. The notes will be there, but for your tuning, this is the bottom string, which I will refer to as E, even though it's definitely not E. So this is the bottom string, A string, D string, G string. Now I'm not doing the solo. The expectation level here is I'm simply showing you how I think this goes. I'm not 100% sure on one of these parts, but I've watched quite a few videos and I think this is how the part in the middle goes, but I'm not 100% sure. So it's just the riffs, the main riffs from Witching Hour by VENOM from the album Welcome to Hell. So very fast. Actually, it's like an exploited song. It's a bit like what's it called? Blown to Bits. It's a bit like Blown to Bits by the Exploited. Now I've said in previous videos, please do let me know if this angle is okay. I'm trying to catch my playing hand and my picking hand, but I appreciate it's maybe not ideal. So this is very fast and it's an E pedal tone, and it goes between a D power chord, 5th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the D string, and the E power chord, 7th fret of the A, 9th fret of the D, and it's just now I think what he's doing is rather than go, that was very fast, but so it's always coming back to the bottom string. Again, you're using palm muting, using the fleshy part of your hand. That's like a Van Halen. Fleshy part of your hand against the strings to dampen it. So I don't think, and when you watch MANTAS live, the Hammersmith Odeon, I don't think he's actually moving between those two chords, but he's essentially that's the chords underneath it. E, back to the pedal tone. But I think what he's doing is, I think he's playing like the full E major, well, 3-note E major chord, 4-note, bottom string open, 7 of the A, 9 of the D and G, and then for the second, to play the D chord, he's just taking those fingers off and playing the 7th fret of the D and G. Now again, this may be not the correct rhythm, but this is just about showing you the chords. The most important thing to do is put on the album, get playing along after you've detuned to a C sharp standard. So what I'll do is I will play that almost up to speed to show you how fast it goes. And that's all it does in the verses. Then it goes down this chromatic run, goes from a B power chord, 7 of the bottom string, 9 of the A string, so it goes 7, 6, 5 root notes on the bottom E string, and the note on the A string is 2 frets in front, so it's 9, 8, 7. So it goes. Plays that chord again and goes down 5, 4, 3. So that's that part there. Finishes with 3 again, 2, open, and just when you hit the E open, you go to a D chord, D power chord, and slide D to E. So what I'll do is I'll play through it slowly. Now it's quite difficult to play through slowly because I'm used to counting the chords up to speed, but I say this might not be the rhythm, but these are the chords you need to be playing. And then we come to this part, which is blown to bits by the Exploited. So it's the D power chord 5A, 7D, sliding up to the E power chord 7A, 9D. 3 times back to the pedal tone. Now, the one part in the song that I'm not 100% sure on, I've watched a couple of people covering this and they seem to be playing it quite complicated. I don't think it is. I think it's like a typical MANTAS thing where he's doing just sort of simple pull-offs, but he's playing so fast and so distorted and the whole thing's so distorted. Difficult to work out, but I think what he's playing is like stopping on an E. Plays that 4 times. So it sounds to me like he's coming from the So what that is the E, bottom string open, second fret of the A. Kind of stop the strings, and then this hammer on, pull off, 2 on the A string, pull off. G, with 3rd fret of the bottom string. So that's what it sounds like to me, and he's playing it so fast, it sounds like it's more complicated than it is. That's my theory anyway. That's how I would play it. And then back to the... like that. So it's very fast on the bottom string. You need to do a lot of palm muting. So there you go, that was my very quick, very simple lesson for how I think the riffs of Witching Hour by Venom from the album, if I can pick up the CD, from the album Welcome to Hell. That's how I think it goes. I'm not saying that is how it goes, it's how I think it goes. As ever folks, it's a massive privilege and a massive pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World 2.